Hi everybody and welcome back to some more Ride to Heal on this channel. I'm KPG-GOONER here, and in today's episode guys we're going to be doing some pro racing on a super sport bike. Now in the last two episodes I've asked you lot to vote to what bike we choose. Now loads of you took part, so thank you via Twitter, Facebook and in the comments. You've all been brilliant. Now we're going to go in and buy that awesome bike and we're going to do some racing. So let's get straight into that now. So here we go guys. Right guys, so we're going to be doing some road racing on a super sport. So these are the circuits and all four of these are really long. I'm going to do a super long episode today and we're going to do at least 3 of these. But let's get into choosing a bike. We're going to do the Northwest 200 first. So let's get into buying the bike. And the winner is, guys, the overwhelming favourite was the R6, the Black Sheep team. Now guys, this bike is going to be great. I cannot wait to try this one out. So that's the one that won the vote. Thank you for all that took part. Like I just said, it's going to be a super long episode. We're going to do some real good races on this bike, hopefully. Plus, I will do, I might show you some of the adjustments I make on the bike. We'll do 2 races maybe without making an adjustment. And then in the third one, we might have to make an adjustment. I've seen a few people struggle on these. So we will have a look. Let's get straight into the first race, guys. This is going to be awesome. Right, so first up is the Northwest 200. Now, I've only done a time attack around this circuit, so I'm still learning it. So I might put the driver line just on the corners again, just for this one. I'm not going to do it for any of the other races, maybe just this one. And we got to learn how this bike handles as well. So let's get straight into it, guys. This is going to be awesome. Right, guys, so here we go with the first race on this awesome pro racing bike. Now, this is going to be an awesome race, hopefully. Now, this is only the second time I've been around this circuit. That's why I thought I'd put the driver line on the corners. But like I do on most of my series, guys, I don't normally use them if I don't have to. But there's a lot of circuits on here I just don't know. So I'd rather just get them, put them on, learn the circuit, and then we won't use them at all. Let's see if we can get a good start here. That's not bad through there. Let's try and stick with the leaders. And oh god, this bike does turn quite well. And there was a bit of contact there as I tried to turn into that corner. Let's try and slow it down. This is a difficult turn here. Oh god, it does drop in really quickly. Now this is what I've got to get used to. I mean, I haven't made any adjustments yet, but we'll just see how it handles like this. And if I find it difficult, I will make some adjustments and I will show you guys, so don't worry. Right, let's get a nice line through here around this roundabout. This can be quite tricky. Oh god, it does feel very different to a normal road racing, a road bike. But it's a pro racing bike, guys, so it's set up much better for proper racing. So let's see if we can get a nice line through this section. And now this is quite a tricky section. I think there's a little bit of a turn here. We've got to be careful. Let's just try and be a little bit careful around here. We don't know how the bike handles. Well, it wasn't too bad, but I lost a lot of speed. I slowed down a bit too much through there, and quite a few of the bikes went past me. Right, we'll try not to do that next time, but it's just a matter of getting a little bit more confident on the bike before I start pushing it to the max. And we're sitting in P4. That's not bad. We've still got quite a few laps to go. This is quite a long race. So let's just see if we can get past there. That's nice through there. We've got a decent top end on this bike. Oh god, 186. That's not bad for a 600cc. Let's just slow it down. I haven't adjusted the gear ratio, so this is what it was set on from the start. Right, get a nice turn in there. It does drop into the corners really well. It feels a little bit unstable at the back. But I'm sure we can sort that out with a few adjustments. Right, let's get a nice line into here. Just try and stick with the leader. It really does feel a little bit different to the last bike. Oh god, just caught the curb there. Got to be careful. It just drops in really easy. That's one thing I've got to get used to. Now, going on a 1000cc pro racing bike is going to be a real challenge if this is how they're going to handle. And it's really different to the normal road bikes. Right, let's try and get a bit of slipstream. We're sort of trying to stick with the leader here. We're not the quickest around this circuit yet. We've got to, like I said, I've got to learn it and just got to know where I can push it and where the AI aren't as quick as I am around it. Right, oh god, we almost went straight to the back of him there. Oh god, let up the length a little bit too much then and almost threw myself off. God dear, made a few mistakes already, but we're still on the bike, so that's a good thing. Let's just keep on going. See if we can get him on this next set of corners and this, or the next, I think it's another chicane actually, I think. Yes, there's another chicane. Let's try and get him on that section. Let's just try and get in his slipstream. The suspension's okay. It is bobbing around a bit over those sort of bumps in the road. Right, slow it down. We've managed just to nip up the inside there. Oh, God, I really had to slam the brakes onto the curb. Luckily, I managed to control it, but he got a better drive out that, and off he goes again. But we're sticking with the leader, so that's a positive. As long as we can sort of like pull away from the main group, and I've only got one bike to deal with, I'm quite happy with that. Right, there's a tough corner coming up. I remember this section. So we should be okay through here. This is quite a tight turn. Slow it down. Try and go up the inside. And try... Yes, that was nice. Nicely done. Got the speed down really, really quickly. Now, you don't get to upgrade anything like brakes or anything on these bikes. Everything is already modified on it. So that's a good thing price-wise. You don't have to spend any more credits on the bike once you buy one of these. Try and get a good line up the hill. This is a tough corner here. Got to try and take this really, really carefully. Yeah, it is not so stable at the back. I can feel it twitching and wanting to pull round slightly. It just feels like I can't go too hard into the corners at speed, because I think it's going to slide on the Pro Physics. So I'm going to have to just try and just gently take it round those corners at speed. But we're back in the lead. That's a positive thing. Right, let's try and slow it down and get towards the end of this first lap. Oh, bloody hell, he came flying around there. He's definitely... See, this is where you learn where the AI are quicker. Now, he went into that corner a hell of a lot quicker than I am. And that's the sort of speed we've got to do it once we've learnt the circuit. So let's see if we can catch up again. So we're going into the second lap. That wasn't the quickest time, just over 4 minutes. Let's see if we can put it... Oh, God, he didn't like it when I slowed it down there. Did you see all the back end kick up there? Yeah, see what I mean? These are just little things that you've got to learn, and what you've got to adjust the bike to avoid. Because those are sort of things can really affect you in a race. Right, let's see if we can get a better line through here. Slow it down. Let's try and get up the inside. Oh, turn a little bit too early. Oh, God, caught the curb, but luckily I didn't come off. That was an absolute nightmare there. Almost came off, but managed just to stand the thing up. Luckily, it was only at a slow speed, so I managed just to correct that. But these are the sort of mistakes I'm going to make until I learn the circuit. So, right, let's try and get a better line around this roundabout. So that's a bit better. And that's open the throttle again. Now, these things do accelerate pretty quickly. I do like them, and it just sounds awesome. I'd love to have a go on one of these. I think the 600... Pro racing bikes are going to be a little bit more fun to drive, not because they're not... I know they're a lot slower than the 1000cc, but they're just going to be that little bit better into the corners, I think, than the 1000cc ones. And again, we've just been a little bit too careful through that section, and again, we've lost a bit of speed through there, and we've just dropped a couple of places, but we can catch them up. We know we can get them through these next couple of corners, so let's just try and get a good line through here. We've got his slipstream, and again we've powered past, so we must have a better top end than that bike. I think that is another Yamaha, I think. But we've managed just to slip past that one as well. Awesome, so we're back into the lead. So we definitely have a better top end, which is very, very good. Helps on a circuit with some really long straights on it. Right, that's better up there. Let's see if we can just pull a little bit of a gap from the bike behind and see if we can really dominate this race now. So we were a little bit awkward through this section. Let's try and get a better line. Just hold it. That's it. Nicely does it. And turn it over. That was much smoother. Definitely getting the hang of that corner. Right, we're starting to pull away. This is really positive. So hopefully we can go into that final lap and really, really pull away and hopefully get a win in this first race. So we've got 3 long races coming in this episode. I think we're going to do Nordschleife full circuit next, guys, and that's going to be really good fun. I'm not sure whether you do multiple laps or whether it's just 1 lap. We will have to see, but that's going to be fun. We've done quite a few sectors, and we've only done the whole circuit once, but not in a race. So it's going to be interesting to do it in a race. Right, we are really pulling away, so we're really improving. That's really positive. But this thing just looks awesome. Right, there's another chicane coming up. We've got to just get ready for it. Hold the speed through there, 170. Just imagine living in one of these houses and seeing bikes go past about 170, 180 miles an hour. It must sound absolutely brilliant. Oh, I just love... I bet the price of those houses are ridiculous, because having these events every year, it's just, you know, it's just awesome. I'd love something like this closer to me. But you know, might have to travel to to this one time and watch it. I mean, I've definitely, I've already done Isle of Man, which is absolutely brilliant. But I definitely would like to do this. And obviously the Northern Ireland race road circuit as well. That would be awesome as well. Alright, let's try and get a nice line through there. And we're definitely improving. Oh God, just caught the curb, I think, with the back wheel then. That was a little bit of a mistake. And I think the bike behind's caught up as well. Oh God, trust me to make a mistake. Still not 100% through there. But we're getting better. I think this lap's been quite a bit quicker than the first one. So we're definitely improving. Right, so we've only got one more lap to go, so we're going to just keep on pushing. Come on. Just pull that gap, and we're starting to accelerate away, but he was definitely quicker through these next couple of corners here. Let's just try and hold the speed. Don't touch the curbs. Yeah, we're definitely not feeling very comfortable at low angles at speed on this bike, and I think he's caught up a little bit more. Right, we're going into the final lap. As long as we don't make any major mistakes, hopefully we can get a win in this first race. But this bike does feel very good. I definitely feel like it needs quite a few adjustments. I'm not sure whether we're going to do it for the next race, but we're definitely going to have to do it for the last race, I think. But we will see. Right, let's just try and get a nice speed through this section. Try not to hit the curb this time. Oh God, almost did it again. Definitely going to have to try and take a wider line into that. Right, we are still leading, but only by probably a second or so, so we're not miles ahead. Right, then I'm definitely going to have to try and go faster through that section. I keep slowing through because they're all going to catch up again. Right, open the throttle. Also, guys, let me know in the comments below, what's your favourite circuit on the game? What's your favourite bike? I've tried quite a few on this game so far. What's your favourite? I've got quite a few, to be honest. But this is definitely probably going to be on the list. Right, let's try and hold the speed through here. That's a little bit better. Still slowing down slightly, and I can hear the bike coming up behind. And he's going to catch up again. But, oh, bloody hell! Oh, God! Oh, that was close. He almost had me straight off. What the hell did he go into the back of me for? He could have gone past. The AI, a nightmare for that. Bloody hell, that was close. I thought it was a goner, but I managed to stop myself coming off. I went onto the grass a bit. Luckily, I managed to back off and not slide off. But now we've got to try and get past him. I think that's what his tactics was. He can't beat me out and out, so he thought take him off instead. Right, I'm having none of that. If he comes past me this time, I'm going to crack him off instead. Shame we can't do a bit of road rash. Just kick him or punch him or club him with something. Oh, he's really at it now. Oh, this is going to be a fight now, guys. Sometimes this can be a little bit more entertaining. Right, we've got a battle. If he wants a battle, I'll give him a battle. Right, let's see if he likes it right up the chuff. Right, let's get right behind him. Let's see how he likes it. Just try and get in his slipstream. See if we can try and... Well, I don't want to go ramming into him, because just in case I come off, but we will try and do it rather close. Can we get nice and close to shift it? I think we might slow it down through here. See if we can nip past him through here. Can we? We'll give him a little bit of a tap. Oh, but it set me out wide. Damn you. Can I just hold it? Yes, just managed to hold it. But I'm just being aware that he might smack me in the back again. Right, he's right behind me. Is he going to come round? No. Is he going to just wait until we get to that next chicane? Just keep him just listening out. I like the way you can hear it. You can really, really hear it. The sound on this game is a lot better. I mean, on Ride 1, you couldn't always tell the difference from a bike close or a little far away. The sound wasn't really that good, but this game has definitely improved that. Right, nice line through there, accelerate. I think we nailed it through there. We just pulled away slightly, but it's still rather close. This is going to be quite close going to the end, so we're going to have to be really careful we don't make any errors. Now, we haven't been great through the last section of this race, so we're going to have to be careful that we don't bugger it up this time. Right, slow it down. Right, get a nice turn into here. Hold it. That's not bad. And we're definitely running slow on this lap, but I think that was mainly because we got pole axe from behind. And that slowed us down quite a bit. Right, try and get a nice line through there. That's a bit smoother. Right, let's just try and be careful through here. That's okay. And just hold the speed. That's all right. We're doing okay, but he's really, really close behind. I think this is going to be close, guys. We know that he's faster on that last couple of corners, so we're going to have to be really on it and try. And we've got to just go quicker. We've got no choice. Otherwise, we're not going to win the race. Just hold it. Coming to the last couple of corners. Let's get up to speed. Let's try and get a bit of distance between us before we get to it. It is going to be very, very tight, guys. This is going to be a close one. Right, slow it down. Just hold the speed up. Just hold it, hold it, hold it. He's right behind. Is he going to come past? Right, I think we're going to just hold him off. Yes, we got a nice drive around that corner. Oh my God, that was close. And it looks like we're going to take the win, but God dear, that was close. And there we go. We get our first win on this awesome Yamaha, the Black Sheep team. Definitely a good choice. So well done, guys, for you choosing this one. And let's get into the next race. And now next is the Nordschleife Full Circuit Nürburgring, which is going to be, I think it's going to be challenging, but it's going to be fun as well. So let's get straight into that, guys. So here we go. Right, guys, so here we go with the Nordschleife Full Circuit. Let's just get straight into it, guys, and just see if we can win. It's going to be really interesting. So this is our first race on it as well. So here we go. Right, guys, so here we go with our first full race on the Nordschleife Full Circuit. Now, I've turned the driver line off on the corners now. We're just going to go for it and just see if we can win. I'm really looking forward to this. Now, I still haven't made any adjustments to the bike, but I might have to in the next race because we did struggle a bit, and again, it didn't turn into that corner. But I just don't know what I'm going to alter just yet. I'll just give it one more event, and then we're going to change it, I think. Definitely. Let's just try and stick with the leaders through this first sector. Now, we have done a few point-to-point races through the first sector and the second sector. So we've definitely got them in our memory. It's just whether we can nail the last section, which is normally the most difficult because it's got the most slow corners one after another, which is very, very challenging. So let's just try and stick with these four. We don't know what the pace is going to be like. Now, it's going to be a lot slower than some of the bikes we've already taken around here. Oh, God, that bike went on the grass there. Careful. Just try and just hold the speed up the hill. Right, let's slow it down. Get a nice tight turn here. And now we can really open the throttle here and really gas it. We know this section we can keep it at a high pace. And let's see if we can close the gap to the leaders. And they are really starting to bomb away. Let's see if we can hold the speed. Wait for it, guys. You always get a nice jump over this sector. Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, my God! I did a bloody endo. I just touched the back wheel of that bike. How the hell did I stay on then? But there you go. Managed to stay on the bike. Let's see if we can get a nice line round the corner. Let's try and get past him this time. Yes, we got past him. And, oh, God! I've done it again! Bloody hell! How the hell did I manage to stay on then? But there you go. Twice I've done an endo at speed. Managed to pull it off. But they're definitely trying to avoid me getting in front. It kept on pulling across me there. Oh, God, almost lost the back end there. It bobbed up over that section. Now, there's a lot of uneven road on this circuit, and this is where the adjustments to the bike would really benefit you. But this is just a first experience on this bike around the circuit. I didn't want to play with the suspension just in case I made it worse. But we definitely will on the next circuit because we've done quite a few races around there and we know what to expect. Right, let's just try and hold it. Well, that's not too bad. Stayed on that curb and got a nice line through there. Turn it. Yes. Let's try and get a nice drive down the hill and try and get a tight turn in here. We're still sitting in P3. Let's try and get a nice drive around that corner. It's definitely understeering slightly, but we're doing okay. Let's see if we can get a nice line through here. It's definitely going to be a very competitive race, this. I'm not really going as fast as I possibly can, but I think I'm doing enough to stay with him. I think it's going to take a while just to get the hang of this bike on this circuit. Let's see if we can get a nice drive out of that corner. Just a little bit unconfident into the slow corners and the braking. It just feels a little bit I'm just feeling a little bit unsure because the back end of the bike keeps kicking up, which is just throwing me out. And again, it happened again. See, it doesn't like it. I'm trying to press a bit more front brake to turn myself into the sharp corners, but it's making the front end come up a little bit too much, and it's not reacting very well. The suspension definitely needs an adjustment, but we've managed to just catch up slightly. We're only in P4, but we're only about halfway, so we've still got plenty of the circuit to go to try and get past. Let's see if we can get a nice drive around this section. I'm pretty fast around this sector, so hopefully we should be able to get past. We've got past one bike. Can we catch the other two? I think we're starting to close. We're definitely holding a decent speed through here. Now, I'm not expecting to do a really fast time on this first go, but we definitely want to show some improvement in the racing without the line. Now, a lot of people have done a lot of racing around this circuit in cars, but on a bike it is so much different. You don't realise that some of the corners you have to be in different areas to take the corners. You can get a nice tighter angle around some of the corners, some that you have to take a little bit wider. But we're learning slowly. Let's try and get a nice line. It's definitely an awesome circuit to add to this game, I'm telling you. Now you've just got to add something like maybe the TT circuits, some other long circuits that you've got out there. Add them to this game, and that would be awesome, because these ones are definitely good fun to race around. Right, let's see if we can get a nice line through there. That was not bad. Got a good drive. We're still sticking with the two in front, but we need to push it a little bit more. I think we need to get past these two soon. I think otherwise we're going to struggle through the slow sectors, because this bike isn't the fastest around the slow corners. Just trying to struggle just to balance the speed that I'm going to take these corners, and just trying to, can you just see the back end just want to pull around. I'm trying to be really good on the brakes. This hasn't been the worst first attempt. Let's see if we can get a nice line through there. Got a good drive, but had to brake quite soon there as we turn into that corner. That can be quite tricky. That can throw you out. Right, slow it down into this corner, right onto the curb. Now I'm starting to remember this bit. This bit is really tricky through here. Some really tight turns coming up, so you're going to have to be really careful. Again, did you see the back bob up as I slow down into that corner? That's definitely affecting my speed through the corners, and that's where I'm losing a lot of time, but we've managed to stick with the leader through there. Can we get up the inside here? Yes, we managed to get up the inside, but we need to try and hold it. Let's try and turn it and hold it, stuff the grass, and we're in the lead. Now we've got to try. Oh God, bloody hell, don't knock me off. Oh God, I must have lost a bit of speed there as he just came back round again. The back end of the bike's bobbing up as I'm pressing a little bit too much front brake there. But we've managed to correct it, and we haven't got far to go. We're coming up to 6 minutes, and I think I'm not sure what the time's going to be around here. It's going to be around, I think, 7.5 minutes I would have thought on a 600cc. We definitely haven't been the fastest. We definitely could go quicker, just with a bit of adjustment to the bike, I think. But we've done okay so far. Let's try and end it really good and try and get this win if we can. And we've got two bikes sitting right behind us. I can hear them, so we're going to have to be careful we don't make any errors. We're coming to the long sector coming up. We've just got one more right-hand turn, then we've got the long sector and the finish, and hopefully we can get there in the lead, but it's going to be tough. I think they're going to be quite close behind. See if we can hold the speed around this corner. Now open that throttle and absolutely fire it along this straight, and let's see if we can pull away. We need a bit of a gap going into that slow sector, especially with the way this bike handles, but we should be okay. Let's get up to top speed. We definitely have a decent top speed on this bike. I'm not sure with the one behind, but we are definitely pulling away, which is awesome. Let's just hold that speed as we come up to this corner. Start turning it in now, guys. Turn it in. Hold the speed. That's brilliant. Right, we've got to nail this sector now. Slow it down. Oh God, it doesn't like it. Putting the brakes on heavy, really doesn't. And they've caught right up. Oh God, I really lost it there. Don't lose it here, guys. They're right behind here. God, oh God, I lost it there. He's right behind. Oh God, it was close. But I'm just going to make it to the line. Oh, guys, I really thought I'd stuffed it up there. It just slid, and I just couldn't get the drive. But we managed to get to the line, and we take the win. But that was brilliant. Definitely going to adjust the suspension now, guys. It's so hard to get around those tight corners at speed. So we're going to adjust that. And next is an awesome circuit. Last time we were on it, it was in the wet, so let's get straight into that now, guys. So here we go. Right, guys, now we've got the Ulster full circuit, one of the fastest road circuits in the world, and we're going to try and get another win. So let's get straight into it now, guys. Right, guys, and I have made some adjustments to the bike. Hopefully these will benefit me, but let's just quickly look at the options. Yes, I've turned it off. Yeah, put low, anti-wind on low. Right, just make sure I change those options. Right, now suspension, this is what we're going for. We haven't made too many adjustments. Gears, we've gone for the ratio 5. I haven't made any alterations to any particular gear. I think that should be okay. So that's that. And handlebars, I've put them both on 4. They were both on 3. So hopefully that should be okay. Now let's get into the race, guys. So here we go. Right, guys, so here we go with the final race of the episode around this really fast road circuit in Northern Ireland. It's really tough, but hopefully we should be okay. Now, we've made a few adjustments to the bike. Hopefully they will benefit me, but I'm just going to go for it, guys. I've had a bit of practice around this circuit now. We've been around it in the wet. We've done loads of time trials around it, so hopefully I can show that I've improved around it. So let's see if we can get a good start and try and get to the front. Try and get a nice line. Hopefully those adjustments will benefit me into those slow corners. Let's see how it feels into that one. Doesn't feel too bad. Dropping in nice there. Slow it down. No, it's not kicking up as I put the brakes on. So that's a little bit of improvement there. Just feeling how it feels as I turn into the next corner. Oh God, don't go too tight. Right, so we're in the lead though. Slow it down. This can be a tricky section. Now, the last time I did a race round here, I think it was in the wet, guys, on a much faster bike, and it was really, really difficult. But hopefully now it's the dry, and now we're starting to know this circuit because we're not using the lines anymore. Hopefully we can go that little bit quicker because we're holding our own speed and just judging when we need to stop. Oh God, that was pretty quick through here. Now you've got to slow it down here. As soon as you see that barrier, you've got to slow it down through there, and that was really nice and tight and really, really going for it, guys. We're pulling away already. We're just going to go for it around the circuit. I feel a little bit more confident around this circuit, and hopefully those adjustments, as I see how it feels, it slows it down. It doesn't feel too bad, still kicking up a little bit, but that's a tricky section anyway, and that was pretty damn good. So we're still pulling away and we're going as quick as we can. We are absolutely flying at the moment. Let's see if we can just carry on doing this the whole race. That would be awesome. But doing 3 laps at this pace around these sort of circuits isn't easy. So we're going to try our best. Right, get a nice line round there and really drive it. Oh my God, that was awesome. And we are absolutely killing the field. Oh my God, I can't even see them on the map. I can't even hear them either. We are absolutely leaving them in our dust. Now, so far, it feels so much better, guys, with those adjustments. So feel free to try it out yourself. I don't know which bike you opted for when you got the option to buy the Super Sport bike. This one was definitely a good choice. I'm not sure whether the other ones were better, but maybe later on in this walkthrough, we might have to buy another one. We've just got a 1000cc pro racing bike, the RSV4, which is going to be awesome to race as well. We can't wait to have a go on that as well. But let's see if we can get a nice line. God dear, have the speed through there. Definitely taking more risks. That's much quicker through there. Right, slow it down. I think we've got another right-hander here. Yes, just trying to remember the circuit and open that throttle again. We're just holding a decent lead. They caught up through there, so they're definitely, you can start to learn where you know that they're slightly quicker than you, and that's where you've got to try and improve. Definitely through those last couple of corners, they were a lot quicker through than I was, so those are the corners I've definitely got to improve in the next lap if I want to hold this lead. Right, slow it down. Now, I find this last sector on this circuit very, very challenging. Most of the crashes I've had have been around this part of the circuit. It's just some of these corners are just so hard to take. So I'm really, I'm just taking it nice and gentle. I don't go overboard. It's just this corner here. The amount of times I've just gone flying into that bush, it's been quite funny actually. But hopefully we won't do it in this race. And this next corner here I find quite tricky as well, where it just suddenly turns to the left. If you hold your speed too much, you just fly off. Like that. You can see where I was going. A couple of times I've hit that fence and they've caught up, so they're definitely quicker through that section. So that's where we've got to improve, but we've still got 2 laps to go. Now, it wasn't a bad first lap, not the quickest. I still feel I've got a little bit in the tank that I can push this a little bit more. But you've also got to be careful as well, guys. You don't want to go too mad in a race and then crash out because you're trying to get that much quicker. As long as you're in the lead, that is good enough. But just noticed they've caught me up. I thought I could hear them along that straight. They must have got in my slipstream, but we've got to try and pull away again. Oh God, I'm almost overdone it in that section there. Got to be careful. We've still got a decent lead here, and we'll try and pull away up the hill again if we can get a nice speed through this slow section here. Line it up, turn. Oh, that was perfect. Nicely does it. Nice and fast through there. And again, as you can see on the track map, I'm pulling away again. That's how you do it. You've got to try and take those corners really, really fast. The AI, because they're all in a group, they seem to slow each other down, which really helps you if you can get in the lead. And I think that's why it's really important to try and pull away at the start of these races. It does give you a little bit of an edge. And that was much quicker through there. Much quicker. And we've definitely improved through there again. Right, let's try and hold the speed down this section as well. And see if we can just try and go into this corner a little bit quicker. Hold it. It's feeling a lot better. It's still bobbing up a bit at the back, but it doesn't feel like it's pulling me from one side to the other. I feel like the bike's under control. And the adjustments I've made have made a hell of a difference. I feel a little bit more confident under braking as well. Try and get a nice line through there and accelerate. We're still pulling away, which is awesome. If we can just keep on doing this on this lap, we can go into the final lap and probably take it a little bit easier and bring another victory home. I hope you're enjoying these races, guys, and this series. You've all been brilliant. I'm really enjoying all the feedback. Please keep giving these videos a like. Please leave in the comments. That is awesome. We've still got loads of stuff coming up on this channel. And also, guys, in a few weeks' time, I know this is a non-racing game, but it's a game that's got vehicles in. We might be showing Watch Dogs 2 on the channel. Now, I was a big fan of the first one, and I would like to show the second one on the channel. I've managed to get a early copy, which is going to come a little bit earlier, and hopefully we will show some gameplay. So let me know in the comments below if that's something you're interested in to see. It's got loads of vehicles on it. It's funny. It's all about gadgets, which is also brilliant. Had so much fun on the first one, so I'm glad they brought our second one. And hopefully they've worked on the physics and all the cars. I think there's bikes. I think they've got things like quads, all different kinds of vehicles, boats. Really good fun game. So that's going to be coming on the channel very, very soon. Right. As I'm waffling away, we're still managing to maintain that lead. This has been quite an awesome race. I haven't done a really clear race like this. We've made a few mistakes on the first lap. Second lap, it was pretty damn good. So we're definitely improving. So let's see if we can just get it to the end. And then we've only got one more lap to go. This has definitely been an awesome second lap. Let's try and go through here a little bit faster. But that's what you want to do. You just try and remember where you make the errors on certain sections of this track, and then you try and correct it. This has definitely been a much cleaner lap. We're definitely holding it into the middle of the road, taking the corners slightly quicker. But I just feel like there's still room for improvement, and definitely I could go a hell of a lot quicker. But that's a better lap, at least. Definitely, I reckon I could get the low 40s easy round here on this bike. Right, we're going into the final lap. Probably going to back off slightly. We've got massive lead. As long as we don't make any errors, we should be okay. But definitely, guys, the adjustments I made have made a massive improvement on the braking, the turning. I just feel a little bit more secure around the corners. Right, hold it. It just doesn't. It's not twitching around too much under braking. And again, it just drops into the corners nicely like that. Just lean it in at the right speed, and it's just absolutely brilliant. We're definitely going to do some more races on this bike throughout this walkthrough, I'm telling you. But probably some circuit racing. I'd like to do some circuit racing on this bike. Right, let's try and hold the speed through here. Slightly slower at that split time, as we're slightly backing off. Hold it and accelerate. Nicely does it through there. And we're off again. Right, we've just got to nail this next corner, because this is where the corner where the AI struggle on, so we've got to try and go through it a little bit quicker, just to make sure we can maintain that lead. Slow it down, slow it down. Yep, that was awesome. And we've done it again. I think we should be able to do it now. We haven't got too far to go, and hopefully we can do it. Right, this corner can be tricky at times. Try and hold it in that lane and turn it in. That's awesome. Just starting to learn where I need to be into the corners. Just hold it in that lane, turn it nice and tight into there. This sector I could go through a little bit quicker. I mean, this little turn at the top of the hill, before you go over that little jump, I could go over a little bit quicker. Sometimes I slow it down. Just through here, I'm just slowing it down. I don't really need to. On the bigger bikes, I was just absolutely firing it through there. And then you've got that little jump. But you've also got to be careful over that jump, because sometimes your bike does twitch and it does throw you off. And this corner here can be tough as well. And we've managed to get through there pretty quick. That was awesome. And we've got a massive lead now. I think we should be okay coming towards the end of the circuit. We can just back off slightly through some of these corners, just to be on the safe side. I don't want to come off now, because this has been an awesome race. Right, one more turn coming up here. Slow it down, get a nice line, and accelerate again. Awesome again. I can only just see him on the map as I slow down then. Now we've just got this tricky section coming up, so we're just over a second slower on this lap. We have backed off quite a lot, just to be on the safe side. I didn't want to make any mistakes, and I do tend to make loads of mistakes on my final laps. I don't know why. You just switch off sometimes, and sometimes on these longer races it's hard to keep your concentration, because overall, you know, these races are over 10-12 minutes, and when they're like so full on, and you're just trying to stay focused for that long, sometimes you can just make one little moment of lapse of concentration, and then that's it, race over. So you've got to try, and sometimes if you can, back off slowly, and just to make sure that you can bring it home. If you've got the lead, you've got to try and use it. Right, they are starting to close the gap, but we've only got to one more or so. Yeah, just one more corner, and we've done it. Awesome, absolutely awesome. What a brilliant episode, guys. 3 races, 3 wins. This bike is absolutely brilliant, and it's down to you lot for choosing it. There you go. I absolutely loved that. Awesome race. I hope you enjoyed it as well, guys. Please give this video a like. Please keep supporting this channel and this series, and I'll see you very soon for some more racing. So many bikes still to try out, guys. I hope you enjoyed the extra long episode. I think we're nearly up to 40 minutes, which is quite long, and I will see you soon, guys. Bye bye.